Thank you for the question. First of all, I have to say that I think crisis is a really bad word. I think that all of Arizona has concerns about water. We are predominantly a desert state, so it's kind of relevant. This is a great place to live, and because of that, so many people have moved here. In my opinion, we need to push building the pipeline. That is essential for our future. We need to add more water storage tanks, probably more injection wells, and we need to just continue to manage our usage wisely. But the most important thing is getting started on that pipeline to get our future water in. As far as safe yield is concerned, safe yield has to do with water used versus water recharged, not required mandated statements that some developers that some of the candidates have made when they actually meant to refer to the 100-year assured water. Safe yield is like a teeter-totter, and when things are in balance, we're pretty even. Right now, we're just a little bit out of balance. I think our new injection wells that are coming on this year are probably going to improve that situation because we're very close right now. If you watch the council chat that was done recently by John Munderloh on the town website, it talks about how we had some very good recent reports, so I think those will be really good. Importation, the pipeline, that's a big unknown right now. We need to build it. It needs to get started. And I think that new growth probably needs to pay a significant amount of the cost of that. But for the new growth to pay 100% is probably not accurate because the water will be stored and it will benefit our local citizens already. So I think we need to develop a formula on that. As I said last fall in council session when I was one of the finalists for the vacancy left by Mary Mallory, the first thing we need to do is get the pipeline started. We have to push to get that built. The other urgent issue that's going to come up is going to be budget shortfalls due to the COVID-19 virus. And obviously that's going to have a huge impact on us. In my opinion, we need more retail to help offset that. Specifically, we need more grocers. There is a screaming need for more grocery stores in our town. That was mentioned by a member visiting council a couple weeks ago. I totally agree with him. We need a new retail center up on the north side of 89A. When I was walking my petition, some of the citizen concerns that I heard mentioned was planning for ingress and egress and condition of the roads. And ingress and egress is twofold. It's not only in commercial areas. The access that we have now is really very poorly planned, but it's also future retail and future development as they come along. And overcrowding at stores and traffic on the roads and concerns about more of it to come. Those were expressed by the citizens. My banner says, "I'm a leader who listens." I hope to listen to people and take their concerns to the council. Growth is going to come, and we need to plan for it. On my website, I mentioned smart growth. To me, smart growth is planning for the future. Open land that we all enjoy right now and love is not actually open land. That belongs to somebody. They have private property rights. So we need to just get over that and assume that at some point things will change. Water is a huge need for growth. We must have future water. That means build the pipeline. Roads and traffic flow, again, as I mentioned before, long-range planning would help immensely on this, bringing a traffic engineer for some of this planning in. Looking at the long range, 15 to 20 years, where are we going to be at the rate that we're growing now versus saying 1 to 2 years this will make do. Let's think a little more long range. Shopping, obviously, we need more. I've said that. Improved parking lot designs, ingress and egress, and so forth. My key initiatives on this, one, the Big Chino pipeline. I can't say that enough times. We must get that started. and more retail to increase our sales tax revenue to help with budget shortfalls. I think that's very important. And my vision. Now this I really do have to look down at my notes for. As an optimist, 3 to 5 years out, I hope that the Corona-19, COVID virus, whatever you want to call it, is in our rearview mirror. The Big Chino pipeline is nearing completion. We're all going to the grand opening of Prescott Valley's new retail center on the north side of Highway 89. Sam's new user or retailer has exceeded all sales expectations. Our town budget and reserves are thriving. We're adding more water tanks to our tank farm for increased storage. Injection wells were accomplished and/or more were added, and they're working fabulously. Traffic flows improved and roads being resurfaced. We're thriving, dynamic, and the place to be in northern Arizona. I'd like to thank the viewers for their time and ask for their vote. We drew lots for name positions on the ballot, and W. Williams, I'm right in the middle. You can also visit my website at votemarywilliams.com, and I'd like to thank Signals Arizona for letting all of us record our thoughts. Thank you.